We've got each other's back. We're the best duet ever.
An enemy has been slain.
The melody is my calling. The music of my bow will cleanse their hearts.
Supernova to the rescue!
Relegation is about to happen right here at Suntec City Mall for MPL SG Season 5 Playoffs. And guys, it is absolutely wicked to have this match closing off the show because we will find out who will be top 3 after this match itself. Absolutely crazy. Now, for a little bit of a housekeeping announcement, we do have seats available still. So we see a lot of people right here on level 2 and level 3. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys want to get front row seats to, witness the match yourself and feel electricity in the air, come on down. It's available on a first come, first served basis. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the crowds are just absolutely amazing right here at Suntec City Mall. And we're anticipating so many more of you tomorrow as well as we crown our winner for MPL SG Season 5. So if you're hearing this, we highly recommend that you guys mark down your calendar, make time to head on down and join us at Suntec City Mall. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, something that's very interesting about these two teams that we're about to see in a few moments' time, I'm going to give you some lowdown. Now, first and foremost, Team Evil. We have seen them play earlier, and they, right now, as of now, it's still going on. They are known as the Playoff Kings. Why? Because in the regular season, they will look like, it's just mouth tests, just testing heroes here and there, trying to see what works, and they always end up in the lower brackets. But as tradition shows, they always fly and they soar and they dominate during playoffs. Will we see another one of that again right here at MPL SG Season 5? Let's see. Because for context purposes, Evil, Team Evil right here, don't discount this community team. They were top 3. They were in the top 3rd position in MPL SG Season 4. Now, what makes this team super interesting to note is that Team Evil is a community team, and I believe for all of you guys who are playing right now, all of our younger audiences, if you guys are looking to go pro, these are the guys that you should gain inspiration from. They are such an inspiration. They're a community team. They are the only team right here at MPL SG's professional league that has no coach, no analyst, and they are in the 3-in-1 coffee that we have been joking around in our Instagram page, and that is powerful. He is the shot caller, the analyst, and the coach all in one, and he will be playing later. So this is what makes this team so lovable. Whereas over on the other hand, we have Team Flash as well. Very interesting dynamic that we have from this team. We have KZP, the analyst itself, and of course, we also do have a wonderful lineup. We have players from the Philippines, players from Indonesia as well, and these two expat players are making huge waves right here at the MPL SG scene, bringing some of their international knowledge right here in the Singapore shores, and it has proven it works because right now they're in top 4. So yes, let's find out more on what's to unfurl here in match 4 of the day. So without further ado, let's meet the team, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, your community heroes, put your hands together for Team Evil! So after fending off favorites Team SMG in a battle of survival, can Evil repeat their amazing feat and keep playoffs buff going? Let's watch and witness history being potentially made for their 3rd season in a row. And going up against Team Evil, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Team Flash! Now, Team Flash had a solid performance against Stellark SG and has put them in what seems to be the best form in the current moment. Yes, will it be even enough? So let's find out, and let's welcome the boys in black and orange for the 2nd time of the day. And right now, who's making his entrance would be KZP, the man behind the draft. So they're giving their friendly fist bumps before heading over to their battle stations. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a deciding match. Right now, as we speak, these two teams are in the top 4 position. But after match 3, match 4 itself, we will find out who will move forth and continue to compete for the title of MPL SG champions, and we will know who emerges as the top 3 from this match itself. So yes, without further ado, we're going to take the time off and hand my time over to our casters to see what's going on in this match. Take it away, boys.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again, MPL Singapore Season 5. This is one of the teams of today for this particular series will need to leave MPL Singapore, but of course, fighting for top 3. My name is Jay, joining me right here on the desk. Once again, Vertigo and Churros will be your casters for this particular series.
Wow, Evil up against Flash. I don't know what's gonna happen, right? Flash, they already secured a spot for themselves, especially on the last day of the regular season as well. Suddenly pulling off the biggest clutch play of everything, and then showing up yesterday as well. God was on fire.
Yep, and don't forget, it is Team Flash that dragged Revival down to the lower brackets, and then Revival lost that particular game, and they're out from the seed as well. Unfortunately, we may not be able to see them next season, but Evil, on the other hand, they were top 3 last season.
Yes.
They're looking to go to top 2.
Yeah, I mean, you guys said it. I mean, Flash was the qualifiers team. They clawed their way out from the regular season, and here they are right now facing up against one of the big dogs, which is Evil. We have Coconut, Melon, Twist, Powerful, and Carrot. These are the guys with the playoff buff. There's nothing much to say than the playoff buff.
Playoff buff, or whatever, the exercise book buff, the exercise book that you saw on Powerful's hand that you can buy for 50 cents from Popular or something. I don't know.
3-in-1 coffee.
It's actually popping up, and apart from that, you know, Team Evil, right, don't have a coach as well. You saw KGB
Would you say like Powerful is actually the coach of the team?
He is. He's the coach, he's the IGL, but enough of them. Let's talk about Team Flash right now. Vanix, Jay, Vex, Yon, and Cramgod. And we have two, you know, I wouldn't call them outsiders, I would say new friends to join us right now with the addition of Vex and Cramgod.
I'm so glad we're not the only 3 new friends of MPL Singapore.
We two aren't the only new friends here.
Yeah, but of course, apart from that, you know, Team Flash outperformed themselves in the last day of regular season. Evil, on the other hand, they came online. During playoffs, of course, down to the fans as well on site. Thank you very much for joining us for today as well. So let's take a look at the Evil keys to victory, like what they need to do in order to, you know, that's the first step to go into top 2.
Let's get Powerful his comfort picks. He always plays like, I was talking to this about with Vertigo. He always plays sort of like MOBA Zane, kind of
MOBA Zane,
very, very strong, engagey, slow-body heroes. Fredrin, Martis is one of his comfort heroes. Keep the aggression from the start. They thrive on tempo. They thrive on the rhythm. So let's get the early game and let's secure and ride the momentum into the late game. And speaking of late game, look for explosive team fights in that late game. So this boils down to communication, which has shown to be improving over the days.
I think Powerful, right, takes a lot of references from other MPLs, right? He tried, I believe, the Paquito tank for a period of time. He's also one of the few people in MPL Singapore to pull out a Kaja jungle. Not my favorite, but it works in MPL PH. But with that said, let's take a look on the other side of the aisle. It is going to be Team Flash, and here's the keys to victory.
Exactly, and for them, for Team Flash SG right now, is to watch out for Twist with many T's, with an S, flank as well, because Twist is a mini Diablo sort of thing, right? And not to forget to contest the artillery mages from Melon, but Melon has a really, really nice big pool. He could even pull off a Julian mid. I mean, we love a Julian mid, right? And of course, is to focus on Vanix power spike timing. Vanix can power spike like nobody's business. He's so fast.
Yeah, I feel like Vanix, if there is a best improved player in MPL Singapore, I feel like Vanix is one, right?
Yeah.
Remember in week 1, he's basically playing on a different tempo. Team Flash was all over the place.
Everywhere.
But all of a sudden, you know, under the leadership of KZP coming in at the same time, and probably they have to scrim a lot. And now they found the formula. They found, you know, Yon, they can play a tank Lancelot because it's a meta as well. And then you also start putting out the tank jungles as well himself.
What I really like about Team Flash is that under Jay's leadership, he makes the shot calls, he gets the team into a hive mind going into the fights. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking at the statistics for Team Evil. Now, Team Evil, Coconut, his signature hero is that Melissa. He plays very, very well with that. Goal per minute, 641, not exactly very, very high, but once he gets that ball rolling, he goes crazy.
Yep.
And of course, like Vertigo said, Melon always having a lot of different artillery mages like Valentina as well.
Yep, Coconut's a late game marksman, right?
Yeah.
Like, remember Baby Cakes from RSG in Season 4?
Late game.
Very late game centric, right? Vanix is slowly growing towards that. So you're expecting these two gold laners to basically farm out of control, playing Farmville all the way up in the gold lane.
Yeah.
And then, you know, with Evo and of course Team Flash to duke it out elsewhere on the map. With that said, let's take a look on the other side, which is going to be Team Flash.
And as you can see right now, for the goal per minute on the side of Vanix is a little bit more higher, a little bit higher than Coconut with 713, and of course the signature hero right there onto the carry, and the KDA is 6.11 right there, and honestly is very well balanced overall on the side of Team Flash, but Yon of course with the highest kill participation amongst the team right there with 6.29.
What I really like about Jay is that his average assist, 9.38, always going in and getting the hard engages. And what I really like about him is his huge hero pool. He is one of the guys that brought out the Jay Cho Esmeralda mid lane. Very, very unorthodox, but it works. It works into his entire team compositions, his entire team's play styles, sort of like synergy. So I really like that about Jay, and he's able to adapt on the fly.
Yep. I think it's also around, like, you know, how Team Flash plays around Jay. Jay came back in week number 2. Team Flash became a totally different beast, right? And with that said, we're going to take a look in with more detail, right, about how these two teams operate. And with that said, let's take a look. Team head-to-head. It's 8 position that climb all the way to top 4, by the way, going up against Team Flash, who is top 4.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at that. I mean, all the stats snowball or landsliding towards Flash right there, but the first objective rate going towards Evo with a 61 to 12%.
Taking a look at the hero picks from both sides, Flash very assassin heavy. Evo is very tank utility heavy. So on textbook, it does look like the tank junglers does win assassin junglers every single time, especially once you get that ball rolling. You're able to soak up a lot of those initial damage, initial ultimates away from your gold lane, your marksman, and allow him to deal that much damage. So powerful Carrot, they're all very, very pivotal in this game.
Very pivotal. I mean, what could they possibly pull out, right? I mean, our counterparts in Indonesia as well, MPL, Minister has been so hotly contested. I'm not sure why aren't we contesting Minister.
I think it's all boils down to comfort picks, right? Like, I think right now, MPL Singapore, I was expecting the Mincetar to kind of pop off in a sense.
Or high ban, high pick.
I remember Mincetar, the last time that Mincetar was picked was
JPL.
By Wonderstruck Sky.
Oh yeah, I was Wonderstruck.
Like a long, long time ago, if you guys remember the name. But apart from that, we should be going into a bit of a prediction.
You already know what Vertigo is going to pick.
Yeah, of course.
I'm the evil boy.
And I'm going to be the odd one out this time around.
You're doing the Vertigo now?
You're actually the Vertigo.
Hear me out.
Actually, I'm on the Evo side right now.
Okay.
I have the Vertigo. I have the Vertigo,
right.
like, bacteria virus thing.
Hear me out. Team Flash, I believe in them because there's a coach structure, there's an organization structure.
Yeah,
on the other hand, Evo, on the other hand, I think once they have the coach, that's when they will truly shine. And they're already shining right now. And it's amazing that we have this kind of team in MPL Singapore.
I think they can shine even more.
Yes,
I just think that these 5 friends that play together, they sort of like have a very, very strong like underdog narrative. They're always like the ones that are forgotten, but when they show up, they actually do show up. So it's really, really fun. But enough about us. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm actually interested in this. It's going to be slightly even for Facebook, but YouTube on the other hand, leaning towards Evo. But this is not a very landslide kind of vote, right?
Yeah, it's very balanced. It's a very nice 50-50-ish, right? We have 58-42 and 54-46.
Yeah.
Very nice balance overall, right? Between Evo and Team Flash. It could go either way. And
it's
not
a
only
very
that,
tough
it's a
matchup
BO3.
anyways. It's a very tough matchup anyways because of the fact that like you're going against organization with like 5 friends that play together and like they test what works in the ranked games in their own external scrims, but they don't have anyone to look from a macro point of view.
Correct, but don't forget, this is a team that stayed in MPL Singapore for like at least 3 seasons right now, right?
3 seasons.
This is their 3rd season going in, and they've already produced results. Top 4 in Season 3, top 3 in Season 4. I think this the next step is top 2.
All the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up. And with that said, speaking of which, we're going to go all the way up. It is time for the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Going in, first pick on the side of Team Evo. Team Flash going in second.
which I
Wow,
was made
there we go. The
for.
first pick and the first ban shall be the Kaja, of course. And honestly, I do not know if Evo is going to leave out the Faramis because the Faramis could be very pivotal right now.
I think Evo, their playstyle, their synergy just revolves around early game, aggression. They want to try to test Yon's ability to play the assassins right there and then they want to try to see if they can actually go in within the early game and maintain the momentum that they have. So I'm gonna see a lot of very strong tank fighters getting picked up by Evo.
Yeah.
Maybe a Martis first pick because
I think they
Evo
might
does
go
have
for
first
the
pick.
Fredrin, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, Fredrin against a Martis, I would very much prefer a Fredrin on my team. You have the Taunt, you have the Appraiser's Wraith as well. Very nice and balanced overall. And not only that, you can heal for your team.
You know, I'm going out on a limb here. I just want Powerful to go back to his Roger. When I see Powerful, it's like, I see his Roger. But okay, I digress.
Still want to go back to the Roger era. I mean, come on,
man.
Ryan, move on.
I digress.
You're old. Move on.
I digress. Okay, Evo, they also play very pick-off-oriented heroes.
Very.
So they might be going for a Kadita.
I think
this
they're
is
gonna
just to
go-
shut Vanix down.
Yeah, so look at this. They're going to be banning away the Arlot. So right now, Evo, they might be picking up on the glue. I think they should pick up on the glue, right? I mean, Twist on the glue, he is very, very good on the glue as well. But not to discount out on Vex as well. Vex love to use the glue and a Edith off lane. But this time, there we go. Flash, they're very smart. They ban out the glue.
So once the glue is out of the table, first pick might go to... I don't think it's Fredrin because I don't think Flash is going to pick out the Fredrin.
In fact, I feel like they can first pick the Melissa right off the bat. There you go. That's one of Coconut's comfort picks as well.
Yeah,
I
very
think Flash
comfy.
is kind of expecting that, so which means that they need to be able to find an answer to the Melissa. We know the answer to Melissa usually like a Kadita or down into a Farsa, right? Just fat ass, right? Just land so much damage. You don't need to be even close to her at all.
I don't know about the Melissa pick. It's
Really?
just questionable to me.
You as a Melissa main, you're not sure about the Melissa pick?
As
I'm
a
not sure.
and
Yes,
Coconut
because
on the
I'm a
Melissa.
Because I'm a Melissa main, I don't know about like
Really?
having a Melissa being first pick right here because Flash plays very assassin-heavy compositions.
Very.
That's why you
Very
have to go
difficult
away.
to rely on models because you're
Yeah,
very
that's true.
skill-heavy. So it's once you pop your models, you miss the models. You need to wait another 7-6 seconds for models to come back online.
go.
Flash
Thanks a lot.
is gonna be solidifying their first pick with the Lancelot, the tank slot, as well as the Edith. So they're trying to fight fire with fire, going a little bit tanky in
Of
this
course.
time.
I mean, I called the Edith, right? I mean, Vex on
Yep.
the Edith is so comfortable. We saw him with the flicker with the knockup as well. It was just so insane, especially coming out from Vex. But Coconut, what do Evo have to counterpick the Edith and the tanks a lot? I think a Fredrin would be great, honestly. You have the taunt to deny, the taunt rose, you know, everything.
Now, yes, I think now is the right time to pick up that Fredrin because it is still a flex position. It's definitely going to get picked up. They sort of like have a little bit of a voice leak over there.
Yeah,
They heard you out, so...
Valentina
Coach
sounds
Vertigo.
good, honestly.
Oh yeah, Valentina.
No,
what kind of
sorry.
heroes do
Faramis.
they would
Faramis,
they
right?
pick?
Paramis is still open. You mentioned about
Sustain,
the
yeah.
go-away models, but no,
Oh, the
they're going to go
Farsa, yeah.
for the Farsa instead. Remember, we mentioned about this. Farsa can easily counter Coconut, especially in the Melissa. That's why they picked that up as well. The Wing by Wings allow him to rotate from one point of the map very quickly. So Evo, like I said, very aggressive in the early game. They're looking to escalate.
I think Kadita might be in Flash's favor. I mean, Jay has not picked the Kadita
The
yet. I
Kadita
don't
or the
think so.
Faramis, right?
Or the Faramis,
Yeah.
yeah. Because Faramis is very, very good for Flash. They can stay into team fights. You have Tank Slot right there who's able to go straight to that back line. They're able to disrupt Melon's better airstrike. So
I
think,
mean, they're going to focus on macro as well, right?
yeah, or something that is bursty. Because Flash really thrives on all these like high burst damage heroes like a Kadita, like a Cho or something like that. But they are going to hunker down with the sustain.
No, they're going to go with the Faramis right there. 72% on the win rate and 30% on the pick rate. And right now with the instant ban, they're going to ban away the
my
Hilda.
God.
Yeah, that's really smart of them. We saw how Carrot played the Hilda in very early in the morning right here at Suntech City. He played an insane Hilda, right? The snowball was too fast to catch. And right now, Evo, they're going to ban away the Claude. Wow.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Vanix likes that late game Claude kind of
Late
hero,
game-esque.
and it soft counters Melissa in the lane because it's harder for you to land your models effectively. So they want to force Vanix to play something else. But
Something
I
other
think
than Claw.
something other than the claw. So it might be a Brody. I think Evo might want to force
Really? A
Phoenix
Brody?
into playing a Brody. Yeah,
I think a
because
carry would be nice.
for them, yes.
Yeah, because
so
you
they
have
might
the
ban
Fredrin,
out-
right?
They might ban out the carry because they have the Melissa already.
Your team is dead.
There we go. So they're going to be banning away the Martis for some reason. I mean, the Martis still can go into the roam. Right? I mean, throwback to many seasons ago,
Or
the Martis
EXP.
roam. Or the EXP as well, yeah.
Well, this is interesting. I don't know if this is the right call for Flash because they know that Powerful has already picked up that Fredrin. Is definitely going to be playing that Fredrin. And like I
Fredrin-
said, the carry is going to get banned out. They want to force over a Brody, something that is slower, doesn't thrive on attack speed.
Correct, because remember the last time that Evil outdrafted some other orange team at Team SMG, right? The Fredrin was picked, and then all of a sudden Twist picks up. Twist can always pick it up as an XP lane. So Flash is just making sure they dot their T's, cross their I's and everything, making sure that, you know, they got it covered, right? Banning away the Martis. I think it's just okay. It's good. There's no such thing as too much overkill, right?
And right now they're going to be picking up onto the Beatrix as well. So Flash, they are going to leave the roam.
I think a Kufra might be a good pick
Really? A
over here.
Kufra?
And a
But you
Lapu
have-
Lapu. Just disrupt that backline. It's all about
No, but you have the
disruption
Edith,
for-
right? You have the Edith on the... You have Edith for the EXP. I mean, it's a really, really good flex pick as well. But honestly, I think for a last pick, I can't tell, honestly.
It's
Kufra is a
down-
little bit hard, right? I mean, you have the far side. Yes, you're able to catch out the far side as well and the Fredrin. But it's so thick, right? And Melissa with an arm reach away, along with the far side, the artillery will be too much for a Kufra to handle.
It pairs very well with Melon. So,
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. It
Nice.
is going to be the Kufra picked up by Carrot. Twist is going to pick up Esmeralda. This is something that I really like because, then again, Jay did pick up the Esmeralda mid and he found great success.
That's why they want to
against
snatch it
Stella,
away.
And they want to snatch it away. So
Yeah.
it does work very well. Very, very early game centric damage. It's going to build up the Everest. So every single time there's going to be a poke, Yon's going to have a tough time in the jungle.
Exactly. And honestly, right now for the last pick of Flash, honestly, I'm having a really, really good gut feeling right here for some reason, right? For some reason, I have a very, very strong gut feeling. There we go. Yep. I was thinking of that. That Diggy can grant you so much, you know, support and movement, right? You can go in, you can come out. That Diggy with the time journey would be so vital right now, especially for, you know, Melon onto that far south from that artillery. You can rush right in.
It soft counters Carrot's bouncing ball onto Yon as well. So I really do like the fact that Flash does pick that up. But whether or not they have enough damage, they do look like a very mid to late game composition. Evo, again, is going to be buying down on the early game aggression play style. So it's all down to execution. Jace, you will take it away.
Woo! That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The draft's lock and loaded for both these two teams. It's going to be Team Flash. Don't forget, Evo, the orange team slayers, right? They took down SMG. They're seeking to take down another one. Team Flash, on the other hand, they have a lot of things to prove. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number one. Team Evo going up against Team Flash.
Wow, wow, wow. Team game number one. Evil up against Team Flash SG right here at Suntech City, guys. It could go either way, but
Oh, wow,
honestly,
wow.
Flash lineup is amazing.
A lot of protection.
A lot of protection. Of course, it's an assassin, right? Yeah, a lot of protection for Powerful and Yon as well. I mean, just giving their body there to give some vision to the team as well is really, really good.
Okay, right now we're gonna have to take a look at the lane matchup, right? Melissa going up against the Beatrix is a skill-based matchup, right? The Beatrix can out-damage the Melissa, but the Melissa can out-poke the Beatrix. On the other hand, bottom side, I'm a bit confused about this Esmeralda pick.
Yeah, honestly, the Esmeralda pick is just there to tank and outlast this Edith, right? Although the Edith is pain, he's just there trying to outlast. But due to the recent reworks, honestly, I'm not feeling the Esmeralda.
I feel like Esmeralda is more leaning towards damage Esmeralda instead of tankiness, right? Because they nerf the shield's regeneration, but they buff the damage. So we have to see how Twist plays this, right?
I think he might go for a semi-tank build right here on Twist. But I think it's a very team fight-esque kind of lineup coming out from Evo as well. And take a look at onto Carrot as well, going with the Concussive Blast. Twist, of course, on the Everest. Coconut with the Electro Flash. Melon on the Magic Worship.
Yep. Hold on a second. That's going to be a fight happening. That's a stun from Melon. Jay taking a bit of damage, but turns it around. Carrot flickers over the wall.
Oh, that's smart.
Yon dashes over it, but no kills coming out from now.
Yeah, just a little bit of a micro play coming out from Carrot as well, charging up onto the Tyrant's Rage though, but not being able to catch out onto anybody. Gives them a little bit of vision, but right now it is pretty neck and neck right now, Evil and Flash. And honestly, I feel it boils down to the first turtle fight.
Yep. Definitely, like Melon's having a bit of problem. There's no level 4, and there's the turtle spawn coming out from Evil. Team Flash on the other hand, Jay also struggling at level 3. Cram got struggling at level 3 as well. So both these two teams not effectively farmed up. So that's why Melon drives all the way down to the bottom lane, and now he can look for a strike.
Honestly, that was pretty fast, right? I did just notice Twist used his Falling Star Mundo, but powerful here.
There's a taunt right here. Yon coming in, execution, takes away the turtle. Appraisal Rock coming in, doing a lot of damage on top of Jay. Cold Altar will be popped from the side of Team Flash. They will be able to walk away, shrug it off. Team Flash walks away with a turtle.
I have to give props to KZP right here with the draft. I mean, you have a double, triple life. You have a normal life on top of yourself already. You have the digging on the time journey, and you have the Cult's Outer as well. You have triple lives. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, but in a sense, right, looking at this Esmeralda pick, right, Cram God on that Diggy using the time journey, that's a lot of shields that Twist can definitely soak out.
Oh, that's true, and you're just cutting their shield non-stop. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And take a look at the emblems right now. We do have Tenacity onto Vex, Yon on the Demon Slayer, of course, and we do have the Weapon Master, but the Everest coming out for Cram God.
It's a very greedy one, but speaking about greedy, Powerful gets dragged underneath the turret. That's the second skill from the Diggy, dragging him all the way back. But he's a tanky boy. He's able to walk away.
Yep, and that reverse time from coming out from Diggy is going to do so much for Team Flash right here, pulling anybody out and denying them of ever, disengaging.
Yeah, something interesting, right, Vertigo? Twist is actually winning the lane against Vex.
Yeah.
Usually you expect the Edith to do more damage, right? But Twist, the trades are efficient, evil, they have a stronger EXP lane.
Yeah, I mean, Twist is literally a Diablo 2.0. I mean, I hate to say it,
A
but
JS.
I do have... new and improved JS. JS 2.0.
Not too sure about that. Carrot charging it all the way up. Will not be able to find anyone though. Powerful, that's the second skill that's disrupting Powerful's combo. The damage going to come in from Team Flash, and a Fede Airstrike going soon. Vanix dashes away, no kills for now. It's a very peaceful 3-4 minutes coming up from both these two teams.
Very peaceful. I mean, they're not even tickling anyone. I think they're only...
Playing it so safe.
Yeah, playing it so safe. And honestly, I can say the moment a fight erupts, it is going to erupt.
Yep, it's a tournament live right here, but both these two teams are fighting for it. Don't forget, it's a best of 3. You give momentum over to Evil, Snowball, Flash on the other, and give the momentum over to Yon. Yon will start assassinating, but Carrot charging all the way up. Cram God does have the ultimate, he can easily pop it off. Here's the bomb coming up from Banix as well. It's a lot of damage. Vex jump all the way in the back line. It's gonna be First Blood. Oh no, Coconut as well. Cold are coming a little bit slow, but Team Flash, they will gladly take that one.
Wow, Team Flash able to isolate out Coconut and take Coconut down, but they are so macro focused right now. Evil, they are tunnel visioning onto the macro, and they are there using Powerful using the Appraiser's Rave and along with the Retribution as well to take down their turtle. So finally 1-1 right now, and it all boils down to the third turtle.
Yep. You would expect there's going to be a fight at the first turtle, right? But Team Flash took it confidently. But Evil, on the other hand, this time around, they take the turtle, but they will lose Coconut. At the same time, Team Flash penetrated to the top side already, so that's not a safe lane for Coconut. He has to lane swap.
Yep, he has the lane swap right now. He's already 5 minutes in. They need to have a big lane swap right now, especially coming up from Evil. But the map control seems a little bit iffy to me right now, right? It's like it could be good. It could go either way.
Could go either way. Cram God on the other hand has to burn the flicker. That's the bombs coming up from Vanix, shoving Team Evil away. Yon just dashing around, but he's receiving free damage from Coconut.
Yep, and Coconut, I have to say about this, right? Weapon Master against Electro Flash.
Yeah, I think that Electro Flash is given for the side of Melissa, right?
Exactly.
He doesn't really scale based on damage, but hold on a second. Carrot, okay, jumping all the way in doesn't really make the mark. Nibiru's Passion will be there to drag it in. Oh, Melon, that's the ultimate that's just out of reach. Team Flash, they killed so much ultimates from Evil.
Honestly, I have to point this out. Cram God is so disciplined with the time journey. No matter what happens, he's not going to pop the time journey no matter what.
Yep.
He's still holding on. He's still keeping on to that time journey till the very last moment.
Yep, he knows it's out of range, so he doesn't really need to blow it. Yon, on the other hand, I think they pick up a Thunderbelt already. That's one big item spike, but hold on a second. Evil congregating on the bottom side. That's the second skill going in. Jay coming in with the altar at the same time. Jay taking a bit of damage. Cram God with the bombs, but will not be able to phase Evil away. Coconut picks up that kill.
There we go. What a big trade right there. Along with the Appraiser's Rave coming down from Powerful. What a big play. Evil finally trading it back, but instead they're going to be losing their objective, and that's going to be the third sort of the game going into Flash's hand.
Like how Holler like to say, objective-based gaming. Evil is actually just playing the objectives right now.
That's right.
Team Flash, on the other hand, looking for pickoffs right here. But now, speaking about pickoff, that's match. Throwing Carrot all the way back. Bouncy Ball will not be able to provide the damage reduction required. Yon will be able to look at you, Melon right here. Burns the flicker away from Melon, and Flash will gladly take it.
What a little bit of microplay coming out from Melon, dodging that triangle coming out from Yon as well. But I have to give it to Vex. He had that information. He had the knock up. He flickered into the middle brush right there, into the S brush, and he just took out Carrot. And a lot of resources were spent onto Carrot, I have to say.
Yeah, the best part is, Team Flash, right? They know that they have enough damage to burst it out. Vanix is already online. Evil, on the other hand, had to slow down just a little bit. Melon's ultimate is a little bit wonky, but hold on a second. Yon ultimates will be burned off. Cram God has vision. That's the bomb that's creating so much problem and havoc over the side of Evil.
Okay, there we go. The conceal is gonna go down for Cram God right now, but that's not gonna do much for the team. But as you can see, everything is so neck and neck right now. It's a different type of Octane gaming right now.
Yeah. Slowing down just a little bit. There's nothing to be done for both these two teams. Just farming it all the way up towards the later parts of the game. Evil, on the other hand, they do have that late game Melon, right? The Feather Asteroid is gonna hurt a lot. Team Flash, on the other hand, Vanix Deuce Bombs is gonna hurt. But what?
Cram God with the highest damage dealt?
Yeah, I mean, like, you just drop the bombs, right? And then you just outpoke the enemy. And that's probably what's happening for the side of Team Flash.
Oh, the taunt? A knock up onto Yon, though.
Yeah. He's gonna shrug it off.
Wait, is Cram God going full damage?
Yeah, that's a Diggy Cram God damage, I guess.
Damage Cram God on the Diggy as well. Something to pull out, especially in the relegation game.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you play with me once, I think you played with me that time, right? I was playing the Diggy Mage, right? It's actually quite fun, especially when you walk into the bombs, right? But Team Flash with the bombs is actually providing a lot of map vision and allowing Team Flash to make a educated guess on where Team Evil is. But hold on a second. Bottom lane, at the same time, Carrot. Okay, we'll be able to scout and slow down Cram God for now. Twist is doing a lot of damage against Team Flash. Yon is actually a quarter HP is already gone. Team Evil will start the Lord for now.
Yeah, I mean, Twist especially, he still has that Falling Star Moon as well. And there we go, 5-man congregation right now onto the Lord Pit right now.
Yep.
But they're still waiting. They're very patient right now. This is a very disciplined gameplay coming out from both sides. But it's a matter of who has more discipline, who has
Carrot jump in. That's a constant play. Carrot will not be able to land the mark. They will miss. Melon coming in the Feather Asteroid at the same time will not be able to land on damage on top of Team Flash instead. Vanix on the back line with the Nibiru smash and zoning out Evil. Evil, Appraiser run going in. But will get melted down. Coconut will trade that kill. Vanix will pick up a double kill at the same time. Twist chasing down Vanix. But then again, Cram God just spearing. But Coconut, he's popping off.
There we go, Twist going in elbows deep into the enemy lines right there. And Twist, like I said, he is not afraid to die. He's going all the way in and taking them, the whole of Team Flash down. And that's going to be a 2 for 4 members right there. And the first Lord into Evil's pocket just as easily.
Yeah, Team Flash, on the other hand, I think they overcommitted over there just a little bit. Twist has created so much view and so much space. Flash cannot be able to hold. But Evil, on the other hand, without Powerful over there, they will still commit to take down this Lord.
There we go. Lord number 1 into Eva's pocket right now with a 1,800 gold lead. It's not going to amount to much though, but Evil, they are turning the tide bit by bit.
Slowly.
Flash had the early game, for sure. Flash had a very, very strong early game, but Evil, they are showing up.
Coconut's online. That's the Melissa that we know and love all the way in the later parts of the game. The Nibiru is a little bit short. But at the same time, Melon wasn't also able to connect on the Feather Asteroid, but that's Yon picking up the War Axe. That's another items going in for the side of Team Flash.
Wow. Vanix 4-0-0 with the Weapon Master as well on this Beatrix. I mean, he's going to start hurting.
Yeah, but now Evil is just taking away all the standing gold. This Lord has converted so much space and also so much gold for their side. Team Flash were looking to defend, but they don't really have any form of high ground.
There we go.
They don't really have any form of long range.
Wow.
Let's become long range. Feather Airstrike zones the memo. Team Flash. Coconut takes this turret for free.
Wow, 2 turrets in 1 go. There we go, tier 1 and tier 2 from the mid turret goes down for Team Flash, along with the tier 2 on the bottom turret as well. And Evo, they are so macro heavy right now. They are focusing so much on macro.
Yep.
Macro gaming.
Macro gaming, but okay, Carrot jumping, bouncing ball all the way in. That's the bombs coming out. Carrot getting held down by Vanix, but Twist is already at the back line. Help HP. That's Vanix wouldn't be able to walk away. Banks coming, charging up the flicker, but will not be able to connect anything at all. The action gets denied by Team Evo, and Team Evo, they need to cut their losses. They have to back away.
They have to back away. So much resources has been spent, and Cramgod, take a look at that. Still holding yet again on to the time journey. That is very disciplined play, but Evo had a very, very nice skirmish right there with a 2.9 thousand gold lead right now into the hands. But let's take a look at the items right now and take a look at Cramgod. And he's not going to go damage, and he still deals so much damage because of the bomb's placement.
Interesting, right? Like, that's actually kind of shocking. But at the same time, Athena shield just to counter against the Farsa.
Yeah.
See Halbert though from the side of Vanix.
Yeah, Vanix wants to start cutting
the healing.
What? Yeah. Exactly, cut your healing, especially coming out from the Esmeralda. That C. Halbert will do really, really good right now with the Fury Hammer, along with the BOD and the Malefic Roar. He's here to cut you down.
But you're skipping the Wind of Nature, right? That means that Vanix's positioning must be impeccable against Coconut. Because Coconut will shred through. That's a concept play going in. Carrot charging all the way up. Evo would not be able to commit to that. Team Flash will back away.
Yep, Team Flash right now, their position have been compromised right now. But Carrot doing his job as the roam, opening up the map for his team. But Cramgod, with the bombs, it's just too much for Evo to handle, right? These bombs allow so much vision, just so much, space for them to walk up, and Cramgod is doing really, really good on this Diggy right now.
Yeah, Cramgod's just opening up the map with these bombs, and it's so annoying. Evo has to eat the bombs in order to just, clear these annoying, wards kind of thing. It's like a trap. It's like a Selena trap all over again,
It's a poisonous mushroom. It's a poisonous mushroom that explodes, but Feather Airstrike takes out half of Vanix HP.
A bit early though. Vanix,
very early.
Yeah, Vanix could easily heal back all the way back up, and just a bit more damage, but here we go. That's going to be Twist getting busted all the way down. Now Team Flash will go in with Strike. Cut all the way be burned at the same time, but there's Melon picking up that as well. Cramgod coming in. That's the time journey that we talk about. Vanix, super protected by Team Flash.
Wow, Vanix virtually untouched right there. And I have to say, Twist jumping in though, but instantly getting melted down just like that. And Carrot not being able to pop off his Tyrant's Rage or Tyrant's Ravage as well. And that just minus your value though.
Okay, that's the Feather Airstrike that we're looking at. Melon takes a money shot, but Team Flash will walk away with that Lord.
All right, Lord number 2 into Flash's hands right now. Vanix, very well done. 6-0 and 1 on this Beatrix with the Weapon Master as
without
well.
Wind of Nature.
Oh yeah,
against
exactly.
Melissa.
Oh wait, no, I think he has completed Wind of Nature already. He just completed Wind of Nature. But I have to say, during the team fight as well, Coconut, he was forced to back away, and Melon was forced to back away as well, and Flash used that to their advantage because of that, I would say, a knee-jerk reaction of a Feather Airstrike coming out to zone them away from the Lord. A little bit of a misstep from Melon, if I may.
Yeah, like the Feather Airstrike, I feel like it's just out of range. It's just barely borderline. Melon knows that he cannot step up forward because there's always the Yon. Here we go. I hear a conceal play going in. Pavu will get sent all the way back into his original position. Yon going in will take some free damage from the side of Coconut, but it's going to be Team Flash. This 5-man with the Lord marching down top side menacingly.
Melon right here, but Vex, powerful. There to body block for Vex.
Body block for Vex indeed. Counter allowing Vanix to just pop off out of control. Evo need to stem this bleeding, and just Team Flash cracking the top side.
Oh my god, Team Flash finally get the inhibitor turret on the top lane right there. Tier 3, Tier 1 going down, and the mid Tier 2 looks very
juicy.
Dangerous right now, and it's very juicy for Team Flash. And yes, they do take down the second tier turret in the mid lane, but the Lord does go down, and Team Flash, big knock up.
Yon, big knock up as well. Thorn Rose will be able to get him away. What is going on for the side of Team Flash? But at the same time, Evo will try to put that on onslaught. They cannot catch Yon at all.
Yon made up of butter, man, I have to say, because he's just so slippery.
Like soap.
Yeah, literally like soap. He's a soapy man right there, not being able to get caught out right there, especially with the Feather Airstrike. Using that iframe to get away, that is just insane.
It's one of his comfort pick. You gotta have to agree with that. Yon, basically, this is like a cheat code for him, right? He's an assassin player, and then you gave
He's
him
in his element. He's in his element,
right? He's basically burning away everything that Evo throws at him. Now, Team Flash, they have a top side that cracked open for the side of Evo. Right now, they're looking at getting more resources, because right now the goal is still looking even.
Exactly, and I do have to point out that Coconut, honestly, I don't feel anything coming up from Coconut, right? But take a look at Vanix. You're shredding them non-stop, and this build right now is for the machine gun coming out from Vanix as well. He is going, the Nibiru right there with the Nibiru build right there for Vanix, 7-0-1. He's going to start shredding. This is a carry alternative.
Yeah. Actually, Beatrix does a lot of damage going to the late part of the game.
Yeah.
This is where, you know, Beatrix will truly shine, right? He's already got the BOD, you saw him picking out even the C Halberd, right?
Yeah.
Doing more damage. Conceal play going in. Coconut may be in trouble right here. He's going to get dragged right out of position, but powerful. Oh no, it is going to be Vanix that will be able to shred through Carrot, and now they're going to look for more. Vanix already will be able to find Melon at the same time. Yon will be there to kill it off. Powerful and Twist will be trying to pen onto Vanix, and that's a shutdown from Evil.
Wow, a big reverse pincer coming out from Evil, but right now they're trying to go for the follow-up as well. Powerful going in. The taunt comes in. Twist still focusing down onto Cram God.
I don't think Yon can basically do anything. He has to bounce. This is a tank slot that we're looking at, but Coconut. Oh no, he picked up Cram God all the way up top side, picking off stragglers. Now Evil has full control of the Lord Pit.
That's right, full control of the Lord Pit. Four men down coming on the side of Flash, and just like that, Evil able to take control of the game. Just one team fight.
Yon, I don't think he's going to contest this.
No, Yon can't contest this.
Twist is there to zone him away. Jay coming in. Okay, we'll not be able to do anything. It's nice try with the burst, but unfortunately, Evil will be able to pick that up.
Exactly, anti to that, but I have to say, Evil with the reverse pincer coming out and taking Flash down.
Yep.
I mean, Flash looked really promising right there.
Correct. Like, Vanix is just focusing on top of Carrot, and then, you know, Team Flash was just trying to take away Melon. But then again, that's where, you know, the Fredrin truly shines, right? Yes, he's a tank, but he actually does a lot of damage.
Exactly, and Powerful was thinking like an EXP laner along with Twist. They went for the flank, they went for the pincer, clammed down onto Flash. Flash had nowhere to go, and Vanix was just left to his own endeavors.
Yep, Team Flash, on the other hand, this time around, they should be able to defend against this Lord, right? Because you've got the Vanix, got the bombs, got the wave clear, and technically, look at that, rabbits.
Exactly, and let's take a look at the items right now, and take a look at Vanix. Wind of Nature with a Husk Claw as well, BOD, Malefic Roar, C Halberd, and probably going to go into a Athena Shield for his last item.
Definitely, he's gonna shred through, you know, all the damage that all the HP bars of Evil, right? But the Evil cracks open the top mid lane. It should be easily taken down. But Team Flash will be able to secure, not secure, but take away this Lord for now. But the damage has been done.
Exactly, and very well done from Evil right there, cracking down into the mid inhibitor turret, and they are eyeing onto the top tier 2 turret right now. There we go, tier 2 turret going down for Evil, and they do have a nice 3,500 gold lead. Carrot still bouncing away, but very good wave clear coming out, and a very knee-jerk reaction coming out from Melon. He tried to zone them out, and you know, I get the idea coming out from Melon, but it's a little bit too fast, right? Don't you think so, Jay?
Yeah, I feel like the range of Melon is a little bit questionable sometimes, right? With the Feather Airstrike. But then again, the damage has been done. Melon is starting to scale now. Team Flash need to blend down, you know, some respect going in, right? But now it's all eyes on Coconut, right? He's been farming. He's able to do the damage as well. But Team Flash, on the other hand, you know, he knows that Coconut and Melon are the problem. You take them out first, and then you pull back.
Exactly. Go in, go out, pull back, and this is what Yon is infamously famous for. He's in and out quick. He gets the job done fast, swift, and decisive.
Yep, but this time around, Team Flash has an open mid lane, Evil has an open top lane, but damage dealt by Frank OCBC.
Vanix all the way on the top of the table right there with 74,000, and Melon with 57,000. Closely behind him is not anyone. Is not even Jay. It's Cramgod on the Diggy.
How's this Diggy doing so much damage with tank items?
He was just spamming the bombs constantly. He wants to give vision to Team Flash. Yeah, he's just planting down bombs over and over whenever he has the chance to, and it gives so much vision instead of walking up to do a brush check.
Yeah, and that's where, you know, as long as Crangbot stays alive, his bomb is going to do a lot of damage. And it's AoE damage that's going to spread all across the board. But speaking of burning on cross board, there's a conceal play going in. Yon should be able to get out of dodge right here. That's one conceal play. And even the ultimate coming off of Melon.
Wow, that was too fast from Melon, and he's going to get punished.
He's going to get punished right here, right now. It's going to be the Winter Trencher activator at the same time. Vex goes into the human form. That's the bomb coming in. Delivering damage on top of Melon, and now Coconut will follow suit. Jay will be spreading the damage. Vanix still healthy, though. Evil, they have to run away. They've bitten more than they can chew. And Matt Powerful is going to get shredded down. Immortality coming into play, but Carrot coming in, trying to save his life, but will not be there to do anything else. And Team Flash, they almost wipe out Evil right here.
There we go, and the wipeout for Team Flash coming in, and they are going to walk all the way into the base with a nice little bit of minute wave, and they are here to end the game, taking game 1 away, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it,
Team
ladies
Flash,
and gentlemen.
wow.
Game number 1 goes over to Team Flash. One team fight, one mistake was what costed Team Evil that game number 1.
Wow, that one mistake was just so detrimental to the game right there. And look at Ryan. Churros is dying. He's like, oh my god, there's so much on my mind. I do not know what to say.
There is a lot on my mind, but like I'm trying to structure it in a way that makes sense.
Yeah.
Flash really played like 5 men. Like there wasn't any one straggler, any one off lane, so it's a pretty different strategy from what I usually realize. But the Diggy and Faramis combo, it's pretty new with regards to like within team fights, but it works so well. Diggy pulls back, Faramis gets a hook onto another one member, he gets pulled back, so anyone pick off with a 5-man engage onto any one member of Evil. So that was pretty much their downfall. Another reason why Evil was unable to secure any of the immediate kills to get through into their base, because they did have that lore. They did have like one really nice team fight, was the premature usage of the feather airstrike. It's always that.
Yeah, and Melon's always like just borderline. I think he's respecting the distance that Yawn a little bit too much, and that costed the game, right? And apart from that, another thing I also realized is that Team Flash is very decisive, right? These bombs provide so much information. It feels like, you know, the members of Team Flash know exactly where Evil are, and basically it's like almost like a map hack.
Yeah, it's like a technical map hack with the bombs. Wherever you walk, the bombs will be there to give you a nice little hug and then just explode you. But enough of that. Let's take a look at the items right now. Coconut going into the Holy Trinity. He go for the Holy Trinity as well as the Heart's Claw, the Malefic Roar, and the Rose Gold Meteor. But take a look at Vanix right now. With that Sea Halberd provided so much.
I actually like how Vanix builds his items.
Yeah.
He goes straight for that Sea Halberd because every single time the Nibiru hits an enemy, there is 5 hits in total, you deal additional damage based on a percentage of health that your enemy has above of you. So buying the Sea Halberd way ahead of time allows Vanix to snowball his farm through towards the rest of the team fights. But the only thing that I would like to add to the entirety of Team Flash is the way that they are able to layer in 2 conceals at one time. See, look at Cramgod and look at Jays. I said Jays, but look at Jay. Look at Jay. Like they both have concealed. So
it took my IGN since season 1, bro.
Yeah, but okay, guys, I gotta say, looking at Vanix, Vex, along with Jay, you have 3, along with Yawn, Vex, Yawn, Vanix, and Jay, you have 4 comfort heroes right now for Team Flash, and they are in their element, but I won't discount out Team Evil as well. 62k to 61k for gold, both very equal, and take a look at the tower as well. Nice neck and neck, very close, but all in that one fight from Evil. But enough of that, let's take a look at the post-game stats.
Yeah, I feel like we need to take a look at this, right? Because if you notice, Team Flash was just dealing so much damage onto the side of Team Evil, and I really like the fact that both of you guys pointed out the Sea Halberd, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget, Sea Halberd is also one of the highest
expensive?
No, the item that has the highest amount of damage, attack damage in an item build. Second highest, right?
After
BOD?
Yeah, exactly. So it's also fits well into the Weapon Master, and if you notice, whenever Carrot or Powerful try to dive onto Vanix thinking that they can out-tank and CC him, he gets shredded down.
Yeah.
So Team Flash actually played as a unit. Look at 93% from Veg, Vanix, and Cramgod.
Wow.
All 3 of them are like literally moving together as a unit. They play a 5-man fight every single time. And Coconut, as much as the Muddles is able to shred down the rest of them, they have Jay, they have Cramgod who's able to go there. But enough about that. What do you think who do you think the MVP is?
Vanix, yeah, it has to be Vanix, right?
Has to be Vanix.
Superior positioning, superior damage, shredding everybody down.
And the most interesting part is usually as a B-Trix, right? You go for the BOD, you go for the Malefic Roar, or maybe actually you skip the Malefic Roar, you go for a second item Wind of Nature, especially facing up against the Melissa, but somehow
confidence.
The positioning of Vanix is just on point.
That's why he got the Wind of Nature for his 3rd item instead. So he went,
super late. It's super late.
4th item, so he went BOD, Sea Halberd, Malefic Roar, and then the Wind of Nature along with the Heart's Claw.
But the fact of the matter is, Flash has played a strategy called the Rolling Death Ball. They played 5 men just coming charging in at you, any one person. So you're immediately going down. There's no way they can escape a rolling death ball. And this enables them to just snowball their way through to victory, especially from the mid-stage power spike into that late game.
Yeah, and if you notice, like, no matter what Carrot tries to do, cannot find a mark. No pun intended on Frank, but cannot find these particular spots because every bush is basically bombed, right? There's a bomb right there, immediately gives away the positioning, so Carrot cannot find an angle to jump into the back line, and even when he does, he gets shredded by Vanix, and apart from that, Melon, those feather airstrike just somehow just almost hit, but it doesn't connect.
It's a stressful game. I want to see how the players, I want to see what the players think. Like, we're going to go through to the mic check of Team Flash. Let's see it.
We can try. We can. Lumi. Just go. Lumi. Just go. I pull him.
Nice, love it.
Nice back. That's mid. Go. Just go. Just go.
I got flicker, guys. I got flicker. Come, watch me on here.
I think we just go now, guys.
We Cupra. We Cupra. Nice.
Guys, go long. Hey, I'm going for A.
Amir. Nice.
We go now.
Lumi. I pull him.
Nice, love it.
I pull him.
Okay.
Nice.
SP.
We can fight Amili. Kufa. Happy. Why are you running? Happy.
Nice boys. Good job, boys.
Happy.
Good job, boys.
That's giving me PTSD. That's giving me PTSD right now.
There was like 5 memes in one.
So many memes. And Yon,
Why are you running?
why are you running? And take a look at Yon. He's passionate. He's so passionate. He's like, he's screaming till his hair was shaking as well. He's like
Dude,
that.
incoherent screaming.
Yes, incoherent screaming.
And then happy. And then when you were running, and then incoherent screaming. That's all I hear.
There's one thing that we can all agree on is the fact that Flash really grew together as a team all throughout the regular season. And this is something that I really love to see from like teams that actually claw their way out from the qualifiers.
Exactly.
They had a shaky start in the regular season, and right now in the playoffs, they are 1 game away from fighting for top 3.
I feel like some of the viewers out there, when we saw their performance in week number 1, we immediately crossed them off, right?
Right.
Like literally, we wouldn't expect them to go all the way to top 4.
You're one of them, right? You were one of them.
Until he starts singing happy.
The morale of Team Flash is just too much to handle. It's crazy. I like how they're very happy going into Game 2, but Game 2 they can't be overconfident because Evil is a very strong contender.
Yeah, exactly. Like people are looking at them as, you know, they're stepping up, right? Top 3, top 4, top 3, and then top 2. Team Flash were very close in one season, by the way. I think it was season 2, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, something that you guys can also get very quickly and closely is these cool cards that we're seeing that we have in front of you. Don't forget, you know, sometimes the most important thing is that, you know, Frank can come back and you can spend very easily and very quickly. I'm a Frank OCBC user myself. I've been using it since I was here in 2016. But okay, Frank OCBC is once again back. Thank you very much, by the way, with new card designs. And I gotta admit, this is the one that really impressed me the most.
Look at the white one. It's so clean.
The
white one.
The original MPL
The original
logo.
with the MPL logo as well.
Yep.
It's
That's
so
cool.
clean. I mean, especially with the Leslie one as well.
Leslie and Gushin together on the same card, right? But of course, it was this time around. It features heroes with the skins, especially for Fanny, Gushin, Leslie, and Cho, Esmeralda, and Florin as well. So sign up now for a Frank X MLBB debit card at go.ocbc.com/MPLSG until 7th of May 2023. And on top of that, join Frank by OCBC, coins, quests, and spend your Frank card to earn coins and redeem prizes. From what I heard recently, I remember it's like
every $10 spent.
Every $10 spent, and you also get to walk away with Samsung Galaxy S23, 256 gigs. And you also use your own gaming chat that we're sitting on, the Scoot Voucher, and various random MLBB in-game items like the Lightborn and Saber skin. So you spend, and you get even more and get rewarded.
Wow.
That is a lot of stuff.
It's like a buy one, get one free kind of thing.
Yep, that's correct. And it's like, you know, it rewards you, you know.
Yeah, it rewards.
And it's so cool. And you get to flex that OCBC card, man.
And guess what? That's talking about flexing. Right now, Team Flash, they can flex their one game win over Team Evil right now, and we're gonna go into game number 2.
Game number 2 is a foot, ladies and gentlemen. Team Flash going up against Evil. Evil, the Orange Slayers, not living up to this name in this particular best of 3. Team Flash 1 game away from knocking Evil out of the competition.
It does look like right off the bat, Team Flash is banning out pretty much the same heroes. They banned out the Yi, they banned out the Joy. I mean, on Evil's side, they do ban out Joy. But Flash, on the other hand, they do identify that Farsa is going to be a threat. So the artillery mages are off the tables right now. Oh, okay. Nice watch right there.
I'm showing a watch too. Let's go.
Time.
It's Onyx time?
Oh, it's Onyx time. It's
no,
Flash time
he's showing the watch.
Yeah, but it's
he's showing his nice watch. It's a flashy watch. I mean, okay, enough about that. Speaking about flashy, Team Flash right now locking down onto Melon right now, but the glue and the Joy banned out and targeting Vex. Wow.
I think Flash is going for a full mage ban over to Evil. So there might be Valentina taken off the table. Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, they're locking down on Melon. Hashtag lockdown Melon.
Evil might want to ban out the Arlot. That was what they did in phase in the first game. But then this opens up Claude. And knowing Flash, the game against Stellark, they first picked Claude. So this could be a potential Claude pick coming in from Flash in the first pick.
Really? Yeah, it's surprising they prioritize the Claude so much for banning, right? But of course, I think there's no mention of the Kaja. Oh wait, Kaja was banned in game number 1.
Yeah. So the Kaja's open. I mean, Evil can, Flash can pick it up for himself. Kremgod plays a really good Kaja as well.
Oh, it will be the Fanny.
But right now, the Fanny being banned away. Wow, still respecting Yon. And the first pick is going to be Arlot as well. Vex on the Arlot. We do see Vex showing up with the Arlot as well.
Okay, Arlot being banned out. The repositioning from Flash is on point. They really need to build around Arlot because Arlot's Vengeance, his second skill, is able to be spammed as long as an enemy is
He's a mini Lancelot, right?
So,
he's mini Lancelot.
Yeah, so building in Team Flash's composition, you get in very heavy crowd control heroes, something like a Kai, something.
Yeah, Kaja,
Edith.
Need some stitches?
There we go.
Gonna get picked
Ooh,
up.
Melon finally picking up onto the Faramis as well, and Coconut still prioritizing onto the Melissa.
I don't really like this Melissa coming up from Coconut because Veg with the final sweep, which is known to counter against the Melissa, right?
It's a range
attack. Sweep it away, and then now, you know, you're revealing immediately that if you have a Faramis, you're going to clump it together, and that's where the Arlot was truly shined.
I mean, if you're confident about a hero, you just let Coconut pick it. Let him cook, right? So I think they did very well in game number 1. Just unfortunately, the positioning from Team Evil was a little bit off. Flash was able to recycle them into Infinity and beyond. Bandix does pick up the Claude. They prioritize it so much.
And the Kaja.
And the Kaja as well. So a soft counter for that Claude being a suppressive skill is off the tables for Team Evil.
Honestly, right now, I think they would be locking down onto Melon on that Faramis as well because they do not want the Cult Outer getting into their way and giving them a second chance into a team fight as well. So they do want to lock down onto Melon on that Faramis.
Yeah, I think a sustained tank composition or sustained tank synergy from Powerful and Melon is going to work out very well. Oh, wow. The Hilda gets picked up. So Flash is going to be wary about that jungle. Carrot has found a lot of success in the first game today.
Then you ban the Lancelot.
And you ban the Lancelot.
Yeah, you ban the Lancelot. Very well done.
You have the Hayabusa. You have a lot more assassin heroes that Yarn.
The Terra jungle? Just jokes, guys.
You need a hero that is able to protect your jungle very effectively.
If they ban out the lands, I mean, there's still so much. I mean, the Benedetta jungle. Maybe Yon might go back into the Ling jungle as well. The Fanny is banned out. If they ban out the Lancelot or pick it up for themselves, I think Evil can pick it up for themselves. Ban. Yeah, they can pick it up.
Where there is light,
what?
Loi.
Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, the Loi makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense. It kind of reminds me of Salmon.
We said the same thing.
We said the same thing. It's
kind
always
of reminds us of Salmon.
Man, okay.
Every single time he picks an Estes or a Faramis, Salmon goes Loi.
Okay, this is the reason why the Loi is so good, right? Because of the Faramis, everyone's sticking together, right? And it's also something that can penetrate through the Melissa, and I don't know, Evil themselves kind of it was Jay that used the Loi in
Loi.
one of the regular games in regular season, right?
Yeah, and it was pretty well done. I mean, look at the TP was just insane. We first saw it with Salmon, but Jay just brought it to a whole nother level. And right now, the Minisita, like we said, is going to get banned out, and Twist not being able to use the Minisita for the EXP lane.
It's going to be a very tough matchup. Okay, so Evo is betting out all of Jay's heroes right now. So the mid lane is off the tables. But what I understand from Flash, they like to play a double roaming mid. So they take turns farming up. They have very huge support. So you have a Kaja right there. There might be another Jay Cho going into like pick off any one straggler of Team Evo because they thrive very effectively as they stay together.
Yep, I mean, Fredrin looks really, really good right now. There we go. The Fredrin's going to get picked up by Evo. No question asked. And Flash right now, what could they go for the mid lane? I think it all revolves around Jay right now.
I think the most interesting part is that, Jay is definitely, he has pulled out very weird picks in the mid lane. But apart from that, both Evo knows that, both Evo and Flash, they know that the Lancelot is not really good right here. That's why you see Yawn goes back into the Akai tank.
Yeah, I mean, this Akai pick just shows how painful Jay will be. So honestly, the highest damage output right now I can think of should be the Sicilian because it is nice, wide, and open.
And the Flash desperately needs damage.
Yeah.
The
Sicilian looks really good. Or a Lilia. Sicilian or a Lilia?
Lilia will work perfectly over here.
Lilia will
I
work
agree
great,
with
right?
you. Oh,
Valier!
Full crowd control composition.
Yeah, and you have a free debuff as well. First Valier game, 0% on everything, and this is the first for even regular season and even the playoffs.
Take a look at Cram God's face.
He's like, shaking his head. He's like, no, are you sure about this?
It's like shaking his head in discontent. It's like, okay, we'll see what we can do. We'll just need to carry Jay. My back is going to be hurt, but it's okay.
What? Okay, a Valier pick right now. You have your second skill. You can push away the Frenchman. You can push away Carrot. You can also push away Melon. You talk about displacement, everybody will be stuck at one place with the Arlot, and also you can push away Coconut. Valier, and then you're immune to CC if you use it. If Carrot Catch uses you, out of it.
Okay.
I don't know what to feel. What's this feeling, ladies?
I love Flash's pick. I love Flash's pick.
And the Yutong, alright. We have the Yutong here. Also, the Yutong is going to go all the way into the backline, trying to catch any stragglers left out. But this time, honestly, I can't. This draft, the first of our time, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the Valier coming out for the very first time as well. I am excited. I mean, Churros, what do you think of the draft?
I love Team Flash's draft. Like Team Evo's draft, very textbook, very team fight centric. But Flash is very reposition, disposition, crowd control heavy. This is potentially the final game. Flash needs to win this in order to move on. Evo needs to try their best to stay afloat. Game number 2, Team Flash versus Evo.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, match point for Team Flash. Evo hanging on the verge right here. Arnold Thorlock's pick coming up from Team Flash. A Valier. Really?
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Exactly, and take a look at that. Wow. Oh, it's going to be a... What? Oh my god. What is this, guys? It's going to be...
Wait, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? I'm confused.
No way! He's going to go with the Everest. So every single time he gets a hit, he gets 10 extra gold. And not only that, you have movement speed, you have cooldown. That's just going to provide so much for Jay.
Yeah, usually you go for Impure Rage, right?
Yeah, usually go for Impure Rage for the extra burn.
And the extra burn. And don't forget, Jay with the Impure Rage could have just burned through powerful Twist, even Carrot, right? So the few items I'm looking for from Jay, the Glowing One, and of course the NOD.
Exactly, and look at them. They are going with the 3 support emblem. Cram God with the Put Yourself Together. Vanix as well. Such high movement speed and high octane gameplays. They want to close the gap because they know they are running on a timer.
Yep. Evo on the other hand, they're looking at Coconut, right? Coconut, once he pop up, that's a flicker already burned off.
Wow, that's really quick coming out from Jay. Burning away the flicker, and we do know that, you know, Carrot on the Hilda is a very early game-centric hero. I do have to point out, though, that Evo, they are lacking something. They are lacking in crowd control. They do not have a large AoE. They are there to fight, take a short little fight, and go. They're here to go for a pick composition, but they have no lockdowns coming out apart from Twist Knockup.
Yeah, and well, Carrot with the stun, right, on your ultimate, but apart from that, you know, Evil does have the AoE damage. But I think the most important thing that I really want to take a look at this, I'm still struggling on this Valera pick, right? Like, in my brain, it makes sense, but at the same time, are you sure about the Valera? Because there's not a lot of damage coming off of Team Flash. Valera does DOT, damage over time. It's not this kind of big, bursty damage that Melon can do.
Exactly, and right now the first turtle is going to be contested right now. Powerful jumping in, gave a nice taunt towards Yawn, and very nice knock up as well. And take a look at that, Jay walking in. He does have his level 4 up right now, and he's going to go crazy. There we go, Black Dragon form.
Black Dragon form going in, Yawn pins, powerful all the way. He will be able to spin and also pick up the turtle as well. It's going to be Bench jumping all the way in the back line. First blood given over to Team Flash already, but the fight's not ended yet. Jay will be able to push Carrot away. That's the power of the Valor already activated, and this constant stun is just slowing down the tempo for Evil.
Wow, this Akai is just providing so much, pitting powerful to the wall at a very, very good angle as well, providing them that nice little retry battle and denying them of any objective because they know Evil love to focus on the macro as well.
Death by CCs, basically, Team Flash, right?
Death by CCs.
Akai heavy spin, and then after that, Jay can follow out with a stun. There's also this big displacement thing. And don't forget, Evil, this draft, this lineup, relies on grouping up S5.
Yeah, take a look at the emblems right now. With the support, 3 support emblems, you have the healing and you do have the movement speed. They're not going to go for the cooldowns, but they're going to go for the healing hybrid regen along with the movement speed as well.
You're going to interact right here. Yawn will be able to pin powerful all the way into the wall. He doesn't really care. Venix coming in with the blazing duet at the same time. Coconut will take a lot more damage. Yawn just 1 hit, and that's 2 members on the side of Evil going down in the bottom lane.
Oh no, Coconut with a very, very bad step up right there. That's that's a big misstep coming out from Coconut, and he's going to get punished for that as well. He will try to go in using the models Protect Me, trying to push Yawn away or trying to push Vanix away, but to no avail, and he's going to get punished for that.
Oh my goodness, like Carrot,
Death by
there's
CCs.
no way that Carrot can basically just approach Jay, right? You stun him, he purifies himself, you get close to him, you get pushed away.
Yeah.
And when you get pushed away, you're gonna get thrown by fireballs, and you're just gonna get burned to death.
Yep, damage over time indeed, and Vex here slowly, finally securing onto his Hunter Strike. Cranwell uses the Flicker and the Divine Justice as well.
Oh, that's Carrot getting melted down once again.
Yeah, and there we go. Crime God using the Divine Justice as well, with Vanix using the Blazing Duets to clear the wave, and Vex with the final slash to take down Carrot.
Evil, Team Flash is just being unpredictable. Don't forget, Evil has been spending a lot of time analyzing different games, to the point that even Evil, right, banning away the Lure E, but Team Flash, this hero pool coming up from Jay, it's unbannable.
Yeah, Jay's hero pool is so big, and coming out with the Valir, wow. That Valir is just going to provide so much. Prevent Carrot from stepping up, prevent Twist from coming in, along with the Petrify as well, but the pullback from Jay.
Jay coming in, that's the push once again, but Coconut will be able to land the muddles right here, putting on some damage on top of Jay for now. But Jay does pop the ultimate, will be looking for a fight right here. Coconut has to be a bit careful, he may get slowed down all the way to death. He doesn't really care about the muddles, he's just going to throw the fireballs over and over again. And then, you know, Team Flash just push so much pressure on the bottom side right here, but oh, Vanix! BMI all the way out.
Wow, wow, wow. Vanix with a BMI, using that BMI iframe to get away, but take a look at Twist coming in with a flank, trying to cash down onto Jay as well.
Oh my goodness, this is very messy coming up from Team Flash right here. Now Evil, divide, they conquer, and they will be able to hope Team Flash actually falls, but Yawn will be able to have his spin. Twist is the one that got isolated, no! Evil, but coming in with a call, Alta coming in clutch. Melon will be able to pick out Yawn for now, but the damage spread all the way by the Team Flash is a little bit too much, but here comes Vanix with the blazing duet all the way in the backline. Twist will get busted down. Crime Guard will be credited for the kill at the same time. Bench picking up Coconut. The fight doesn't end there. Jay still trying to throw, but it's all damage control coming up from Evil. Powerful will be falling next. Bench on this Arlet.
Wow, Vex with the Arlet going all the way elbows deep, taking out 3 members of Evil, going to the backline and catching out Coconut. He was waiting for the time. He's waiting for the Mothers Protect Me, trying to go into the backline and able to catch out onto Coconut and finish up the powerful as well. What a cleanup coming out from Team Flash right here.
You saw Melon just throwing the cow altar. You saw Coconut throwing the ultimate. Team Flash is unfazed. It's very messy for Team Flash. They're unpredictable. Evil doesn't really know how to engage. And all of a sudden, Twist get pushed all the way back. and then Flash just deals with him.
Exactly, and honestly right now, take a look at the items coming out. It's so far behind. Take a look at Coconut, only with the corrosive scythe, sorry. And take a look on Melon as well, Enchanted Talisman and the cooldown boots. But all the way on the other side,
Yeah.
wow, look at Yon. Modern Essence and going with the Guardian's
That's the Guardian Helm. And don't forget, that's an item power spike for Vanix already. It's going to do a lot of damage, but now the Flash picks up the turtle. Evil doesn't really know what to do right here. They try to focus on the badge, but okay, there's a contemplate. There's a contemplate going in. But Melon, the car order is already burned, and now he's going to get busted all the way down. Karen will get isolated by Yon, but now he's going to be Team Flash. But Karen coming in.
Vanix!
It's going to be Twist coming in, jumping in for more. Vanix getting caught, and that's what Evil wants.
Oh, Vanix just caught on the wrong side of that ass bush right there in the mid lane, and he was just at the most awkward position ever, and just like that, Evil able to catch out onto Vanix at the expense of Melon burning away the cult order.
Yeah, Melon just literally baited Vanix into that particular kill, right? But enough of that. Yon, I think that he needs to try to isolate the right targets, right? Don't forget, he needs to peel for Vanix. Vanix is very vulnerable. Team Flash, on the other hand, yes, that's the 2.5k gold lead, but it's still winnable for Evil.
All right, let's take a look at the damage dealt right now. Jay all the way at the top, of course, along with Vanix, Vex. Top 3 into Team Flash right there, but oh, Jay using that nice little fireball, the ultimate being popped out right now.
That's a slow going in. Carrot doesn't really care. He does have the ultimate, I think, but it's going to be Carrot getting stunned all the way down. Crime gone with the suppression at the same time. Vanix all the way in the back line will be able to find the place in the wild. Oh, Coconut! Coconut has to walk away to go away, Meadows, but Badge will be slowing down Carrot right here. He's going to jump all the way in the final sweep. Carrot nowhere to go. Vex is unstoppable.
There we go, Vex unstoppable right there with the final sweep. Vex going all the way into the back line, and Coconut being in danger. Powerful. Forced to go all the way back, trying to save out Coconut.
Death by CCs, basically, right? Vertigo, like Team Flash is just stopping Evil at its tracks, and this is how they're gonna be warding it all the way down. Y'all pushing Melon all the way out, but the drag coming up from Melon will be dragging Team Flash out of position, but the burn coming up on Jay will be there to seal that deal.
Wow, four-man pullback coming out from Melon, though, but Twist coming in with a re-engage.
He's going hunting. He can't find anything, but Vanix all the way in the back line. No, he gets melted down by Coconut. Bench coming in, trying to appeal for the team, but he's a little bit too slow. But he's actually going to be able to do so much damage, even though he's getting a lot of tank. But Flame Flash may have taken more than they asked for, and Evil losing 2.
Wow, Vex right there with the damage, and take a look at that.
How do they keep fighting? Why are you guys keep fighting? Why are you running? Literally, Team Flash!
With the Godlike coming out 7-0-1.
Evil getting caught off guard here. Unorthodox picks, unorthodox engages. Team Flash somehow always have a CC. Evil cannot do anything. No purifies at all.
Wow, wow, wow. 7-0-1 for Vex. Team Flash right now up ahead by 5.3 thousand in goal lead. 12-4. Evil have their back against the wall. Not a single turtle, not a single lord, not a single tower at all. The macro team isn't macroing.
Man, Vertigo, these two teams, Team Flash, week 1, they crumbled. Evil, during regular season, 8th position, they crumbled. But these two teams are already here, buying at the top 3, and now they're fighting between who's the top 3 and who's the top 4.
Exactly. Right now, battle for top 3 spot. Team Flash looking very promising here. Could go into a possible 2-0, but even they have their back against the wall. They need to go for an incredible reverse sweep, and they come back right now. They're going to go into a very passive mode right now. What can Evil do? They are lacking so much in CCs right now.
They don't have to wave clear. Coconut is a Melissa. You only can AoE against enemies, right? You can't AoE against minions. That's why you're a little bit slow. Evil, on the other hand, they're the one that's supposed to be aggressing. Hilda is a very strong tank and roam that is focusing on offense. And Team Flash is just basically stunning Carrot all the way down. He can't do anything at all.
Exactly. This Valir just did so much. Carrot not being able to go in, Melon not being able to pull in, Twist not even being able to go in as well as powerful because of this Valir pick.
And if you notice, right, Vertigo, whenever Twist jumps onto Team Flash, Vanix go all the way to the back line because your front line is separated from the back line. You cannot peel. Coconut is just a sitting duck over there.
Exactly, man. But Vanix going all the way in, I think it would be great for Evil to take advantage of this, right? Punish Vanix for overstepping. They managed to punish Vanix a couple of times, right? Once or twice.
True.
Yeah, and that's why Vanix is going to be suffering a little bit with a level 13 right now. But they have no problem suffering right now. Coconut is level 10 and Vanix is level 13.
Yep. I think Yon at the very least is still, Powerful at the very least is still on the same level against Yon. So no Reggie advantage right here for both these two teams. But in terms of the CCs, man, Team Evil cannot afford to walk up. They're gonna get CC'd all the way down. Team Flash is just basically dragging in time. But don't forget, Evil, once Coconut starts to scale, he can get very scary. But Team Flash, on the other hand, they have Vetch that's already outscaling. Jay is also just slowing them down non-stop. But I feel like in terms of the later parts of the game, I think Evil may actually slowly climb back up if they get a good stun.
Yeah, I mean, if Flash do not finish up this game right now, game number 2, Evil is definitely going to have a comeback, right? They are riding on a timer because of this Valir. Yes, the Valir is really strong, but it is a very early game. You know, you have to take the snowball or not, you will suffer in the late game. Because once all items are up for Evil, it's going to be a tough fight for Team Flash.
Yep, but Evil getting pushed all the way back. Team Flash, on the other hand, slowing down the tempo, controlling the eye bush towards the top side. They will move on to the Lord Pit for now. Veg and Jay just opening up the map like nobody's business.
Exactly. And right now, the Lord is running a little bit low. But take a look at Cram God and Vex right now. They're trying to give a little bit of information by Cram God. Oh, this could be bad for Powerful. Nice little taunt onto Vex right now. But no, oh, big final slash right there.
That's it.
That's it. And there we go. The Lord number 2 right now going into Flash's hand. And 8.8 thousand in goal lead for Team Flash.
There's no response. Evil was not in position. Team Flash has macroed perfectly. The wave is actually pushed up all the way at the bottom and the mid. They sent Melon all the way down to kind of, you know, wave clear a little bit. I would prefer Twist to be there. At least he has some AoE.
Yeah.
And at least Powerful can, you know, commit for the fight with the Cal Alta. But Team Flash zoning the members of Evil out of the Lord Pit. They take the Lord and will be sending it down bottom.
Exactly. Take a look at Coconut. He's still so far behind. His AA or isn't even hurting. There we go, and they're gonna be prioritizing the double buff for Coconut, the orange buff and the purple buff for Coconut. And this is how far Coconut is.
Yeah, okay, at least there's a golden star built by Coconut, but it's a little bit late, right? But
yeah,
okay,
it's a little bit too late.
Phoenix, BMI all the way out is super okay for now. The Lord slowly pushing down. Both these two teams looking for an entry point, especially Team Flash. Evil's hunkering down in their own base, but the Lord will charge. Half HP already gone, but the bottom will be cracked open. Team Evil is actually forgetting about the Lord instead, and all of a sudden Team Flash will go in. The floodgates will open, and the Lord wrecking havoc in the back line. Melee with the call on top, but Coconut is already gone right now. Team Flash is shredding all the damage right here. Fenix coming in to blink away all the way in the back line. Melee drags the members of Team Flash all the way back in the base, but they will not be able to do anything right now. Team Flash on the other hand, they just need to focus on the car instead. They're bashing on it, but Melon is dragging Team Flash away, and Team Flash goes to the lower bracket finals.
Oh man, what a play from Team Flash. But unfortunate for Evil, able to secure onto the 4th place right now. But what an amazing game from Team Flash.
Dude, the Blair, death by CCs.
Death by CCs.
Literally.
The control was just too much. There's no way that Evil could even walk up and do anything about it.
Evil had a healthy dose of CCs.
And what a game. What a game, Jays. What a game, Vertigo. Like, take a look at their happy faces. They are going into top 3 tomorrow. Evil, unfortunately, is going to be sent home today. I mean, we're all going home after this. But
the journey stops here for MPL Singapore. Nice try. Don't forget, this is regular season 8 position as well. I think the boys should be proud of themselves. Don't forget, they stayed in MPL Singapore for 3 seasons.
That's right.
Clinching at least a top 4 without a coach. And this is a good feat for Team Evil.
This is why we have these kinds of competitions.
Yeah.
Look at them, like just enemies on the battlefield, but out of the battlefield, they're just respecting each other.
Exactly.
A lot of good plays, but the Veg final sweep onto 3 members, I was jumping out of my seat. I was literally jumping out of my seat.
It's a literal reversal, right?
It's a heart stopper.
Evil fought from the qualifier and had a fairy tale ending, and right now Flash, they themselves fought from the qualifier themselves.
Yeah, but let's break it down for you guys so you guys can take a break and just listen to me. Listen to some knowledge right here. So,
Are you looking down on my knowledge?
Team Flash, they knew that Evil thrives very well in team fights. So the way they drafted was disruption. Just disruption, disruption, disruption.
High ground as well with the Valir.
Actually, not exactly high ground, but just disruption, like push you back away from engaging all the team fights. You look at how Jay plays his pushback, like his flame push.
Yeah.
He just waits for the right time.
Oh, disengage,
If he knows like Frederick is coming through, then he pushes in. But other than that, he just keeps spamming his first skill and he keeps recycling as long as he hits an enemy. The reason why he gets an Avarice as well, he gets to the early game faster. 4 minutes in, he already has his Ice Queen wand, and he's building up his items really, really fast. Let's take a look at all the itemizations all throughout the team.
Wow,
Veg,
Before breastplate.
his Thunderbelt, I believe it was 7 minutes in, so there's 2 core items, 7 minutes into the game. That is huge. Huge for an EXP laner, and he's always getting into team fights, always the last straggler coming in, picking off the rest of them, and you have a lot of crowd control abilities from the rest of your team to be able to enable you to spam your vengeance. So he's just dashing in and out, in and out. He rarely engages, but when he does, it's basically a heart stopper.
It is a heart stopper.
I feel like, you know, this is unorthodox, right?
Yeah.
Team Flash, creative in their picks, right? Creative in picking up the fights, and they thrive in this chaos and they ward off Evil. Evil cannot do anything in the mid parts of the game because Jay is just putting a stop to every single thing. Vanix is popping off as well, and don't forget, you also got Veg just wrecking havoc in the backline.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I just want to know what's in the mind of KZP. Remember, Flash actually they developed this composition with 5 assassins. You have Jay you have Jay with the Cho in the mid lane, and then now you have like a full disruption, full crowd control team taking a look at all the post-game statistics.
Wow.
Rich guy, that is Veg right there. I mean,
What's with the EXP laners today, man?
EXP laners are taking it personal. They are starting to shine, and like I want to quote this from Abstract. He really opened my mind to like EXP laners are basically the secondary core of the team. You have an EXP laner setting the tempo of the game. If you have a strong EXP laner who's able to open up, give you vision, set the tempo, especially from the early start of the game, you basically win the rest of the game.
I mean, EXP laners are technically hidden carries, right? Like
hidden carries.
The flanks are very nice.
And the flanks are so insane, but enough of that. Take a look on the kill participation right now. Vex with the 69% right here, and honestly, take a look at that, 771 for the gold per minute, and we have the 47k damage dealt, even though he went full damage, full tank items, but with the Hunter Strike as well. But enough of that, let's take a look at the MVP. I think it's Vex.
I think it's definitely Veg, right? Like, he's created a lot of space as well, but don't forget, Jay also another honorable mention, because this is he just denies everything that Evil wants to do, and here we go. It's going to be this Arla diving all the way to the back line, the Hunter Strike coming in, and the reason why he's doing a lot of damage is also because of the Unbending Will.
Oh yeah, the Unbending Will, along with Vengeance as well, just keeps on spamming over and over and over again, and the final slash just disrupts the whole of Team Evil, and you know, right there, just able to provide and kill for the team.
It's very interesting. He doesn't buy any sustain items as well because his Vengeance, knowing that he can spam the Vengeance, he's able to just sustain himself through the entirety of the battle.
Free lifesteal.
And don't forget, with the Thunderbelt as well, it slows everybody down and also provides so much peel and also slows down everything, right? For especially Temple of Evil. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the orange team that finally put an end on the Evil. It's not SMG. I thought it was SMG SG, by the way, but with that said, we should be going to a mic check very, very soon. And this also means that Team Flash will be going up against Bleed tomorrow morning in the lower bracket finals.
It's going to be
so excited.
Really spicy. It's going to be really spicy because Bleed is always known as methodical, but I want to know what the players think. I want to know what the players are thinking in the games.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going throwing it all the way to the mic check, then after that to the host to kind of wrap up the whole show. My name is Jace, Vertigo, and Trills. Thank you very much. We'll catch you tomorrow.
We can kill. And the Pedro alone, I shoot, we can kill. I come here. You want to try? Go.
Cam, you want to try?
Hey! Nice, Laga.
Pulida, bang. Itay.
Nice.
Izong, you want
Hey guys, go for Izong,
Me on the way. Nice.
Guys, we can go, guys.
On the way.
Hey, guys, we turn it. Back. Come, we can fight. All them low. Go now, we win. Go.
I pull melon.
Hey guys, I go top.
Nice. Vex, come here, Vex. They all Vex.
Hey!
Ay, full mini, nice. Hero.
We fight, we win.
Hero, we win.
War.
They no damage.
Guys, we get good.
War, Vex, Vanix.
Very tower, very clear tower. Very
Vanix.
tower.
Tower.
Guys, I'm there, guys. Guys, I'm there. Sorry,
Just
guys.
tower.
Just
Just turret.
Nice!
Yes, boys.
Happy.
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, that concluded match 4. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our top 3 teams right here at MPL SG Season 5. And I have Kremgod here with me only because he did the happy song. Happy. Can we do that again, Kremgod? Crowd request. Anybody would like to see Kremgod happy live? Okay, let's turn on. You want to? I do it with you. 2, 3.
Happy.
That was so good. But yeah, so yes, happy days right here on Team Flash itself. I have many questions for you. Namely, other than being very adamant on the assassin jungle meta, of course, Team Flash also has very unorthodox picks. You guys were actually the first to pick a Luo Yi over in the regular season, and now a Valir. Like, what's the whole rationale behind it?
I think we just want to experiment and explore other heroes. We just want to try if it's work, and it works, so okay.
Right, and in the games itself, it seems like out of 3 bands, 2 were dedicated to Melon's mages. But Fermis was intentionally left out. Is that so? Like, why leak out the Fermis? Is there something that you guys have planned?
To be honest, we more can fight on Paramis because we almost practice that every scrims. So we confident we can fight that hero. Yeah.
Right, and of course, Veg has been making lots of money moves in both games itself. You know, with that Alat, every single swipe, flicker swipe, absolutely crazy, was swiping the floor clean over at the Land of Dawn. But Edith is actually one of the most picked in Team Flash. Like, what's the reason behind this love and obsession for Edith?
I think because he is not from here, he can explore any hero. So I think Edith is fit from him because he can pick up. Yes, something like that. He more strong on pick up heroes. So I think that's why he always wanted it.
Ah, I see. Hopefully we will see more of that Edith that has been making impact plays in the future matches. Okay, and of course, the final question for you, I would want to put you in a position, would be that you guys are up against Bleed Esports tomorrow. Are you guys looking forward to that? Have you guys planned it out? You know, what's going through your head right now?
For me, we just want a revenge, so we play our game tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's just another day, right? It's just another day. All right, so yes, we are looking to more happy tomorrow from Kremgod. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with us. Absolutely amazing. Yes, happy. We should make this a thing, isn't it? We could also clip that segment from Vertigo earlier and make it happy a thing. So we have concluded our final match right here at the playoff seasons for day 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our top 3 teams nominated already throughout this MPL SG playoffs. And tomorrow, all hell is going to break loose at the Land of Dawn. Just in case you guys have missed out on any of the action, let's check out these standings and we will see what happened today. As you see here on your displays, ladies and gentlemen, we started off the day with the lower brackets with Team SMG going head-to-head against Evil. Now, Evil clinched this win with a 2-0 sweep, sending Team SMG SG home. Thereafter, with match 6, we see Team Flash happy their way through, doing a clean sweep once more with Stellar SG, sending them home as well. And thereafter, we had the highlight match, the clash of the two titans for match 7, which happened for match 3 itself. And this, we see a full series, a best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. RSG slayed SG with 3 points, and of course, Bleed Esports with 2 games itself, which sends RSG SG straight on over comfortably to the grand final as they slowly await who meets them tomorrow at the grand final itself. Ladies and gentlemen, a very gentle reminder, grand finals will be happening tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. and it is a best of 7. Now tomorrow would be Bleed Esports as well, going head-to-head against Team Flash. Whoever emerges victorious from there will be seeing our defending champions RSG Slate SG over at the grand finals itself. Now tomorrow's match is different from any of the matches that you have seen all throughout regular season and even playoffs, because tomorrow's match will be a marathon. The team that grinds through the lower brackets have to play through a best of 5 as well as a best of 7. This is not just a test of skill, but also a test of endurance. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, what is at stake right here, what we are searching for, is a champion to represent Singapore over on the international stage. Champions not just get the bragging rights to say that they are the champions of MPL SG Season 5, but they will also represent Singapore over on the international stage for the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Southeast Asia Cup. And this is happening over at Cambodia, Phnom Penh. So yes, we are still on our search for our champions, and we have 3 nominations right now, and we will only find out who will be our champion for MPL SG Season 5 tomorrow. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here having our live matches at Suntec City Mall. If you guys are looking to come down and feel the electricity in the air, come on down and join us. We are in between Towers 1 and 2 Atrium right here at Suntec City Mall, and we invite you to come on down. As you see right here online, we have plenty of standing space available, whether you're looking to get front row seats, or you can also join us over on the upper decks of level 2 and 3. You guys can still get crystal clear views of all the plays that are happening live right here. Now, MPL SG Season 5 wouldn't have been possible without all of our wonderful sponsors. MPL SG Season 5 is powered by Moontime and Zenry Productions. Our official partners, Frank Bio CBC and Garnier Men, our partners in esports. We also have OSIM, My Republic, and Suntec City Mall. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the match that you don't want to miss as we crown our champions for MPL SG Season 5. We will see you tomorrow right here at Suntec City Mall.